It's
What's me time.
welcome back to
Okay.
Still not on cue, but hey, it's all good.
All right. Here we are.
Second draft.
Phyllis?
Yeah, we tried recording an episode last week.
You don't like this chair, dude. Look at you.
Yeah, man. It's
We
comfy.
gave Patrick a nice chair, and now he's lounging, and I don't like it.
I'm actually growing used to it, if I'm going to be real with you.
He's getting comfortable. He's spreading his legs. He's man-spreading.
He's man spreading on us.
Yeah, I'm actually now expecting every time I come over here, I'm going to have something like this to sit in, you know?
You're expecting something
I'm going to
nice.
shred that chair.
Hey, how? You don't have a fucking chair shredder. I don't even
You don't know that?
All right.
You don't know that, actually.
That is true. That is true. You know, you can get one of those fucking wood chippers. Chuck this bitch in there. Never have to see it again.
Yeah, you can be like a Fargo. You're just gonna Fargo that chair so you don't have anything to sit in. And then you actually have to sit in the sawdust of the
Fuck
chair.
yeah, dude. Rather than that green piece of shit chair I've been sitting in.
For how long and how many fucking episodes?
Yeah, long enough, I'd say. You know how the number it's done on my back?
I don't know, man. Tradition. See, you're not as traditional as you claim to be.
I'm not a traditionalist.
No, you're not.
No. I believe in radical change.
You're a fucking neocon.
That's right. Neocon.
What kind of radical change do you believe in?
One.
Skateboarding.
That's right. I like tagging places with spray paint. That's another thing I like doing.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I like whenever they tag like dumpsters to look like a little monster.
Right.
That is cool.
Yeah,
I like
except
that.
if you have a phobia of monsters and you run into it at nighttime.
Yeah.
And you end up shitting your pants.
Yeah.
You know, about skateboarding, I don't know shit about skateboarding. I can't skate.
They don't talk about it.
All right, moving on to the next subject. No, the episode we recorded last week.
was a great episode, and you should release it. End of discussion.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 of the Wise Man Time hosts say it needs to be released. Now, by the time this episode comes out, that episode might be released, depending on if I can perhaps persuade one of you to vote with me and say, no, let's not
Why would you
release
not want it to be aired?
Well, a couple of things. One, there was no power.
That was fun.
But it was recording still.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
I
we
get
were
your point.
pretending to podcast.
That's true. No, but you're right.
We spent an hour and a half, longer than that, trying to figure out how to, getting the batteries in it, setting up for it in the dark. Nonetheless,
Yes, it took a lot of work.
Yes,
I agree with you on that. But being in the dark and you had just these flagrants, these fucking ne'er-do-wells.
Flagrant's one of the biggest podcasts there is.
Fucking, I'm talking about people.
I think you mean vagrants.
Vagrants. That's right. JP fucking grammar police, but grammar Nazis. So but yeah, they would
All right,
just.
we got to take this chair away from him.
He's getting way too.
Is it the chair?
Yeah.
Getting way
it's the
too
chair.
confident.
You know,
Yeah.
and once I sit in that seat, I'll be like, yeah, let's just release the episode.
Yeah, let's take away. Let's actually not give him a chair.
I don't like
He's still on the
Patrick
ground.
with lumbar support.
It is nice. My posture, I've never noticed how bad it was until I sat in a big boy chair. I like it. Yeah.
All right.
Feels
Well,
like I'm gonna smoke a corncob pipe next to a fire in my fucking. bin.
you've convinced me that we should release the last episode.
That we shouldn't.
We absolutely should.
We should.
Oh, that you should. All right, fuck
Yeah.
it. You know what? I'm only 1/3 vote here. I see.
I'm glad the listeners got to be privy to this.
Or you can save it for a rainy day. How about that?
Well, then this episode
No,
wouldn't
he's
make
gonna
sense.
lose it, just like every episode that's ever been saved for a rainy day. It's gonna be overwritten.
Yeah, I just lose it. I know the listeners can't see the air quotes I'm throwing up, but that's still.
You're about to lose. I'm about to lose it on you.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Was that a
We're
threat?
both about to lose it on you.
All right, fine. I'll release it.
Hey, Zach, take this sword.
All
Now
right.
let's kill him.
Oh Jesus
do it.
Christ! Don't.
That's a little callback to the episode that you haven't
Gonna
heard
give
yet.
him an English hug.
Oh no! Let's not do that.
Gonna give him the old English hug. I will.
That's a stabbing.
Oh God! Fucking look, I'll talk about skateboarding since I don't know
If
anything.
you don't
about
release that episode, all future episodes will be done in British accents.
it. All right, fine. I'll release it. Okay, that's
Okay.
settled.
All right.
There. All right. So we no longer have this rift tearing us apart right now, right?
Okay.
I thought it was
Okay.
bringing me and JP quite close together.
Yeah, actually, y'all have never been closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm inside Zach right now.
fucking. All right, I was like, I don't know how to skateboard or anything, right? Because I've never skateboarded, but every now and then, I'll come across a skateboarding video where people are like, doing kick flips and grinding rails and such. and I'll watch it. I'll watch the whole video.
Good for you.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say that.
Do you think it looks easy what they do?
Oh yeah, very easy.
Do you think you could do it?
I could do that, no problem. I'm not going to. 'Cause,
I feel the same way about people like they're like biking down crazy fucking courses, like jumping huge dirt gaps and shit. I'm like, that looks so fucking easy.
I can do that.
I ride bike, so
Yeah.
I could do that.
I got a bike.
Yeah.
Right. I got one outside. It's rusty, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll accomplish the same goals.
I've done some downhill biking before.
Did you?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. What about uphill?
That's not fun.
No.
No,
Well, why not? Why don't you just do it?
I don't like doing that. I don't like pedaling hard.
Yeah.
Like, the point of a vehicle is to work less.
Yeah. I don't know if you consider a bike a vehicle.
So why would you pedal uphill?
It's to work out and prove that you can do it. You prove something to yourself.
I bet I could
know
do
that
it.
I could do
it's
it.
easy. Huh?
I just don't want to.
Yeah. Well, so if you're biking, so you only bike downhill?
How do you get to the top of the hill?
I walk with the bike on my back.
that seems better, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, when I did it, I had an electric bike, so it did most
That's
of the
not
work.
biking, dude.
No, that's scooting, basically.
Yeah.
It's a bicycle.
That's scootering while
It's just
sitting
got an
down.
engine.
A bicycle with an engine.
Yeah.
You mean a motor? Because an
Whatever.
engine is powered by some kind of, combustible liquid.
What is the difference between motors have gas in them, don't they?
Not
Or
really.
oil?
Technically, you see.
You can't have an electric engine.
No,
It's
that
an
doesn't-
electric motor.
No, well, I mean, we can always ask somebody about that.
This
but
episode sucks.
this episode does suck.
Let's start over.
you want to start over?
Yeah.
No way, dude. Not.
All right, Zach, save us.
All right, I got some topics for you guys.
Zach came prepared.
Yeah, Zach's been complaining about the things we've been discussing, and he said, you know what? It's going to actually bring us into the realm of likability amongst our viewers. Fucking topics.
So I was driving down the road yesterday, or today actually. Sorry, I didn't drive down the road yesterday. I lied about that. But I saw there's this truck in that lives near me, and I don't know where he lives, but every now and then I'll be driving to the store or driving over here, and I'll see him around my neighborhood, and he has the fucking funniest bumper sticker. What do you call it if a bumper sticker's on like the back windshield? It's not really on the bumper, is it?
A window sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
In memoriam sticker, usually?
That's what's so funny about it. It's a child who. Yeah.
Jesus, that's hilarious.
1974 to 1976. I'm like, why do you have a stick? I mean, you couldn't have got it made back then.
Yeah.
There's no way. It
Right.
would have been like tattered. And
It's all like
shit.
a 2024 fucking
Yeah.
brand new
I'm like-
Cadillac.
Wait, it was actually a 1970s in memoriam sticker?
No.
Oh.
It's this LGBT sticker. But what it stands for, it's on a truck. It's on this big fucking truck.
Yeah.
What it stands for is liberty, and it doesn't. It has the icon of the Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
It has an icon of an AK-47,
All
so
right.
gun.
Uh-huh.
Has an icon of a beer bottle, and then it has an icon of tits.
Yeah.
Liberty, guns, beer, and tits.
Fuck yeah, dude. We need to take it back.
That guy is.
That's a good.
And
cool-
then he has on the opposite side of his of that sticker, he has an American flag.
Trans flag.
It's an American flag with a cross over it.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
liberty,
Like
guns,
a Jesus cross?
beer, and yeah, like a Christian
Okay,
cross.
not like X out America.
No.
I didn't think about it that way, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so this dude's sounds like a good dude, decent gentleman.
It's just fun to be like, oh, I love liberty, guns, beer, and tits, and also Christ. I really love Christ in
Yeah.
America.
Yeah, dude. Christ was all about tits, bro.
Yeah, he saved all the tits.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
So yeah, those two things are synonymous with me.
I guess yeah. I guess the two things can exist.
That's probably the real reason he did all that stuff.
For mad tits.
For
bro.
liberty.
he
guns,
could-
beer, and
he-
tits.
Yeah, so that heaven could get tits.
That's right. Yeah.
Man could get tits.
Because otherwise, it wouldn't really be heaven then, would it?
Do you think when he made water out of wine, like people were like, "Yo, this is tits, bro"?
But the icon for
Probably.
tits is just like it's a crude, it's a crude drawing of tits. It's just basically a 3 with 2 dots in the
Yeah.
and the loops. Whatever.
Yeah, like an etchy sketch fucking tit.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you ever try to draw tits when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, yeah, for sure. When I was a kid,
Yeah, I've tried to draw tits
never,
before.
never today or.
Yesterday. Where were you yesterday?
What do you mean?
You were fucking MIA, missing in action.
Yeah,
I was Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried reaching out to you. You weren't responding.
Oh, I have my notifications for you guys turned off.
That makes sense.
I have my notifications for like Messenger and Instagram turned off.
So you just don't see it unless you log in and
Right.
you want to see it.
Right.
So-
And I completely forgot yesterday was Monday because I was sick. And
Oh, you were sick.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Yeah. I was.
Did you have the AIDS sniffles?
I was homosexual.
Oh, and you cured it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good.
I don't believe that.
I'm not gay no more.
Give him the blood test. Yeah, give him the gay blood test.
God, this episode sucks.
It's I blame the environment. This is a little different,
I blame Patrick having a nice chair.
I blame the light not being at eye level.
Yeah, I do not like this table.
It feels like we're conducting a science experiment.
It does feel less scientific in here.
Nothing about this is loose. It's very serious.
Scalpel. We're gonna dissect this podcast.
Fuck yeah, let's cut it open.
Also, we ain't got no headphones.
It's not really a problem.
Hey,
Like-
listeners. Hey, 500 and fucking something listeners. Can y'all send us some headphones? We're
It'd
gonna
be sick if every listener sent us one pair of headphones.
We'd have so many headphones.
we have more entangling to do than we already do.
Yeah, we would not be able to get to a pair because we'd have to untangle
This
it.
podcast is shit, dude.
Why are you shitting on your podcast?
Because I don't like it.
You don't like your podcast?
No, I don't like. No, it sucks.
You're your own podcast.
if
critic?
anyone should know if it sucks or not, it's the person on it.
God, what do you hate
I
about
think
it?
this is the greatest podcast of all time.
I'm with JP, Zach.
The only good thing about it is the name, which I'm upset that we wasted on this this fucking stupid podcast. It could have been another good podcast. We named this Wise Man Time.
We could have named it something better, you know?
Nah, Wise
Oh,
Man
no.
Time is the
That's what I'm
greatest.
saying is we could have named it something better. This is the best name ever.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Worst subject matter conversation ever that anyone's ever listened to.
it's not the worst. We cover ground. Other people won't go in the directions we go in because they're too afraid.
Well,
I
I know-
had an interesting experience.
Oh, shut up! I'm on Dayquil right now, so that's why I'm not feeling good.
You do seem a little antsy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. What interesting experience do you have, JP?
Don't you want to talk more about that truck that I saw?
Not really.
I thought you guys were gonna love that truck.
Dude, I've seen that sticker before.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have. Dude,
Yeah.
That sticker came out in like 2010.
There weren't even trans people in 2010.
Well, then it was just LGB. It was just Liberty, Guns, and Bacon or beer or whatever.
All right, what happened to you?
I jerked off this morning.
Okay.
Into whom? What was his name? What was my mom's name?
Proper grammar, by the way. Into whom?
I didn't bother to learn it.
Ooh, he's a renegade.
I just kept calling her Zach's mom.
Oh man.
Said, Zach's mom, yeah. Mm.
So, what was your interesting experience?
What are you doing, Zach's mom?
Help, Zach's mom, I'm stuck. It was yesterday
What?
in the morning. Not when I was banging Zach's mom. That was just every day.
Move on.
Does she
Go.
listen? Okay.
Go on.
So yesterday morning, I'm going to work, and
You
there's
saw a sticker?
no. I didn't see a sticker.
This story sucks already. I can tell.
I see a. I was driving to work, and there was a little parking lot, and I just saw a bunch of people in the parking lot like freaking out, right?
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see what's wrong. Like, I'm gonna go help these people out. I thought like maybe somebody like locked their kid in the car or something.
Someone was fucking your mom.
Yeah, I was gonna go help out.
It's like, have you seen Boogie Nights? It's like, stop fucking my wife.
So you're being a good Samaritan.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
so I just stop and I'm like thinking like,
Does
like I
anybody
said,
need help?
I think somebody like locked their kid in the car with the keys or something.
Huh.
So I'm like, all right, I'm probably gonna help these people like break into a car.
Okay.
And then it wasn't. I was like, hey guys, like, hey, what's going on? Like, you guys
Kid
okay?
was fucking your mom.
You guys
Kid was
okay?
fucking your mom.
And they were like, and they're like, our friend, our coworker, is like unresponsive in this van. I was like,
shit.
what? So I go and they were already on the phone with like fire department and stuff.
What's the fire department gonna do?
I
Hey,
don't
there's
know.
a dead guy in this car.
Well, they were
Jaws
already
alive.
on the phone with them, the paramedics, fire department, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they all show up, you know.
They
Something
just
that-
spray him with a hose.
Lots of people all sorts of people show up. But before they showed up, like I pulled this pretty dead-looking guy out of his car, out of his van.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and one other guy who were there, like, moved him out. And he looked pretty dead when he was sitting up in his car, but once we laid him down, he looked really dead. He looked fully dead.
What you pulled? So did you lay him on the ground?
Yeah.
He's just full-
He was heavy.
He wasn't, like, super. I mean, he was quite literally dead weight. But,
Oh, so he was dead.
but he was,
He didn't look dead. He was dead.
yeah, well, I wasn't sure yet.
And then you started doing mouth to mouth on him. I'm guessing.
Mouth to dick.
Trying to blow him up.
Yeah, I thought that's how you're supposed to do it. Everyone was yelling. People got really upset. No, yeah. I checked for pulse. I couldn't find one. He didn't seem to be breathing.
Yeah, wait.
So we just started doing chest compressions on him,
Okay.
and he died. Because I did chest compressions wrong. I crushed his heart.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, you're giving chest compressions and then you just like it caves in through his fucking into his mushy body like he's a dead whale.
Yeah, but yes, I saw a dead guy yesterday.
Oh, so when y'all pulled him out and you laid him flat on the ground, lifeless, you at that point you're like, yeah, he's dead.
Well, I don't know. I checked for a pulse. I thought maybe I felt one.
But
so,
it
I
was
mean,
just like it was just your pulse and your
yeah,
fingers.
I think it was just my own fingers.
that's
So we just
crazy.
did chest compressions. Fire department showed up. They took over. Firefighter's face to me looked like, all right, I gotta keep doing these, but
He's
know.
dead as fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. So did you like wash your hands after? Or
No.
you'll never wash those hands again?
Yeah, keeping that.
That's a question that I've never even thought of. It's like, did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
You touched a dead guy.
No, I just went to work afterwards.
Yeah. Were you
Yeah.
in like any kind of mood?
Did you forget about it whenever, like, by the end of the day, you're like, oh, yeah, there's a dead guy?
No, I don't know. I didn't really feel much of anything while it was actually happening. But a few hours later, I was like, that was fucking weird.
Yeah. Did your girlfriend say something's changed within you? Like you're not the same person you were yesterday.
No,
Oh.
Did the light leave your eyes?
no,
Like it left his?
I gained his. Like,
Oh.
Did you gain his essence?
yeah,
You Shane
I'm
Sundin.
racist now.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Wow. What
No, it's-
what kind of person was he? Like was he a
White?
Racist one.
Was he white? We were talking about Hispanic, white.
I
black?
don't know what kind of guy he was. He was probably a nice guy. But yeah, he was white.
Did you kind of hang around to see what they did, or you just?
I hung around for like a few minutes,
Mhm.
but I was going to work, and you know,
See,
I was
always-
already late now.
Right,
So-
because of this dead guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that happened to me, and I've thought about this, I fantasized about this before. If I were to be in your position and see a dead guy before I go to work, I'm not going to work that day. That's a good reason to call out.
That
of work.
is.
and very little do those come by like naturally. You know what I mean?
Did happen upon a dead guy,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
just have a reason to not come to work.
and then half-ass act like you're trying to save his life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can't come in. I tried to save a life, and I couldn't. I
Yeah.
couldn't save the life.
This guy, his life is in my hands, and unfortunately, I dropped it.
Right.
Fumble.
So you failed to save the guy's life, and then you went to work.
Yeah, then I went to work,
Yeah. Okay.
and
If you
Yeah.
were there a little earlier, maybe you could have.
it was a pretty benign work day afterwards. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No events. You know.
Yeah, it was just I just put on my podcast
Yeah. Right.
last week's episode.
Business as usual.
And,
That's
yeah.
right. And just went to work. You know. God, if you would have been there maybe an hour earlier, you know, maybe you could have swooped in.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah,
his
but then I
fault.
would have just drove past. I wouldn't have-
Yeah, the whole reason he stopped was because the guy was dead and everyone was freaking out.
Yeah,
Right,
I
yeah.
would have just. I probably wouldn't have even seen him. If I had seen him, I'd be like, that guy's taking a nap in his car. You know.
Now,
Yeah.
did you stop? Can I ask you this? Did you stop because you didn't want to go to work and you're like, ooh, look, something that I can, do before I go to work. Maybe
Yeah.
it'll prolong my.
Do you normally look for people to save before you go to work?
No, I just got a. I don't know. I just I got a vibe like something was wrong.
Yeah,
So
the
I was like,
screaming and people running around.
Yeah, oh yeah, people freaking out all on the phone.
Yeah, you're like, there's a vibe here. I can't quite figure it out.
I don't know. I thought maybe I could help. I didn't think it was gonna be a dead guy.
Oh man.
Was he bleeding or anything?
No, he was just
Just dead?
yeah.
You don't suspect foul play?
Do you, think,
don't.
do you think he got poisoned? His coffee got poisoned?
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, he could have been poisoned.
Dude, we need to figure this out.
He could have
Can we
just
walk?
died. I mean, the old, a few people just
Was
die
he
all the
old?
time. He wasn't old. I don't know. He was like he had white. He had gray hair, but he just wasn't.
Maybe it was
He
brown.
wasn't like an old man. He was like maybe in his 50s, I think.
Do you think it was brown before it got gray?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Right.
blonde?
Maybe
Yeah. There you go.
could have been brown
Do you think he used to be like? What do you think he did whenever
Like,
he was
like
young?
a bodybuilder, maybe.
when he was young.
Yeah. What kind of guy do you
probably
think he was?
lived.
Yeah.
Probably he was
Probably living out his life.
Are you gonna go back up there like in a few days whenever this all starts set again, and then go over there, lean down, and touch the dirt, and let it fall out of your hands, and be like, "This is where it happened."
I actually did that yesterday. Did you? I was like,
You revisited the scene of
Dude,
the
you're
death.
gay, man.
well, I had I walked over. I just like looked.
Did
I was like, yep.
Did you kind of like stare out longingly at the sky, kind of pondering?
That could have been me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All day today. I didn't go to work today. That was my excuse to take today off.
Oh.
Oh, so
Um,
he did pocket the excuse.
And all day today I've just been walking outside. Stuff keeps like papers keep flying by in the wind.
I thought you were gonna say stuff keeps dying, like birds are falling out of the sky.
You're like, oh, this is happening to me.
I just look wistfully over
yeah,
the water.
yeah, really deep.
Dust in the wind keeps playing.
That's right. Did you you could have think about if JP saved a life. You know what I mean? Like he would be fucking bragging about that shit right now, nonchalant.
Yeah, that would have sucked. It actually would have been worse for us if he saved a life because we wouldn't have to. We would never hear the end of it.
No, we wouldn't.
It was like fucking. He'd think that he was a superhero or something.
Yeah. You would.
I mean, I'm sort of a superhero, but my power is just moving dead people from one place to a different place.
and he can sense when somebody's dead as long as there's a group of people alerting him to the fact that
I'm kind
they're
of like the
dead.
world's worst necromancer. I'm like, look, he's alive.
Yeah, Uncle.
Just kidding.
Weekend at Bernie's situation with
Yeah.
him. Dude, you had a chance to do something so funny before. I mean, you didn't know he was dead yet, so it wouldn't have been funny quite then. But like, you could have been like like trying to get him out of the car with the other person that was helping you, and then like dropped him or something like that, you know. And everyone would be like, "Oh my god!"
Butterfingers.
I imagine there was a bunch of like females around.
It was. Luckily, there was one other man there, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was just like 5
Was there any
women.
nurses on the scene?
Except for you.
No.
No.
I mean, eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like a lot of times in a situation like traffic accident or something like that, they'll like nurses will stop to check on
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, it was kind of like out of the way. I mean, it was like right here.
Yeah.
So like,
But
it
no
wasn't,
one- so no
you
one
wouldn't have
driving-
seen it. You wouldn't have seen it from the main road.
Oh, I see.
Okay. When you did you like text your boss or call him? let him
Yeah, I
know.
think I texted. I was like, "Yo, just had the craziest morning. I'll tell you about
You're
it when I
like,
get
hey,
there."
dude died.
What?
Hey, dude died.
I think that is what I said when I got to work. I was like, The guy just moved a dead guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy
Yeah.
because today we're building coffins.
Yeah.
Wow, you had an experience, JP.
Mhm.
Was that the first dead guy you touched?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've never touched a dead guy. I've touched a dead cat and a dead dog.
Yeah.
I've never touched a dead guy.
I've never touched anything dead. I've never
Never squished a bug.
You've never touched your own dick?
Nah.
Never touched your sex life. Oh.
Go ahead.
Never
Yeah.
touched your parents' love for you.
Hey, 3 in a row. Those hands are gonna start hurting. No, I've never touched a dead guy. I never had a feel for it. You know what I mean? But do you think that'll be the last dead person you touch?
No, I'm gonna start doing that a lot
You've
now.
never been to a funeral with an open casket and touched it?
Ew, no.
Me either.
Disgusting.
That seems like it would be weird.
It would be. You know.
I feel like people do that though sometimes. Maybe not. They don't. Maybe they don't touch the or like the face. Maybe I'm not sure.
You know
But
what happens? You know what I heard? What happens in mortuaries when they take?
They cut the head off and put it on in a fake suit. I always wondered if there's a real body in there.
Make him taller.
Zach, yeah, in memoriam. Zach, he was a good guy. He was 6 feet 4 inches.
they just stretch your leg.
I was gonna say, like in the casket, they make me to where I'm sitting like this. My knees are up, and they were like, "Why is his knees like that?" Because he was actually really tall.
Oh no, dude! I heard the people that prep the bodies. Sometimes they, fuck them. Fuck those bodies.
I have heard that. I've heard that mortuaries prefer to hire women for that reason.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's why it's funner to watch or something.
I was gonna say, is that why everyone's having sex? I mean, like, there's been an uptick in women having sex with dead bodies. I
Yeah,
don't know.
right. It's because
That's
there's-
very funny.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
I wouldn't have sex with a dead body.
Yeah, or skeleton. I think we've established this.
Oh yeah, we've talked
Yeah,
about
this is we've already put that on the record.
I remember us talking about shoving a fleshlight in a skeleton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
At that point, it's nice. I can't top that experience you had, JP.
I can. I saw this truck with a sticker on it.
Yeah.
Shut up, JP. Everyone's touched a dead guy before. That came out in like 2010. I've touched a dead guy in 2010.
You know what's kind of weird was before that happened, I had gone to Publix to get a sandwich.
Yeah.
And I had to jumpstart a lady's car.
Oh, you think they're connected?
So in a way, I did save.
You should have
her
jumpstarted-
day.
right.
You should have tried that with a dead body.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone started yelling.
Clear.
Oh man. So that was it. DOA, as they call it. DOA.
Yeah.
So what happened? Did the dude just, go just take a dirt nap right there in the car? He just went to sleep, never woke up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what.
It wasn't that hot
preceded that.
outside.
I mean, could have been a heart attack. Could have been like a brain.
He could have
What's
been.
it when you? What is the thing where your brain
Aneurysm?
explodes? Yeah, an aneurysm.
He could have been doing drugs.
He could have. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Although I didn't see any drug
Did you
stuff
look
in the car.
Paraphernalia.
That's the first thing I look for whenever someone's dead.
Yeah. Where's the
Ooh,
drugs?
yeah, it must
No,
have been
all I've
good.
got is this wallet.
Did you check for a wallet?
Was he in the front seat or back seat?
Front seat.
Front seat. Driver's side passenger.
Driver.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this could have happened in traffic.
No, like he was leaving work.
Was the car
got in
on
the
or
car.
off?
No, it was off.
So the
I think it
car
was off.
Okay.
I don't know if it was off when they found him, but it was off when I got there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said, "Stand back, everybody! I'm here to help." And
Yeah.
you walked up,
And
opened
then
the
I was
door.
like, I was like, oh no,
He says, "Okay, everyone leave.
there's
We're gonna have
nothing.
sex with it."
There's nothing in my toolkit for this.
This is horrible, man.
I don't have a
can't-
paintbrush that'll fix.
I'm starting to feel bad about making fun of this guy. It all set in that this is a dead guy.
Well, as long as we don't know his name, I don't think it matters. Because once you give him a name, then people will be like, "Wait a minute, I
yeah,
know
then you
that
get
person."
attached and you have to feed it.
Yeah, exactly.
it's like now I can't eat it.
Yeah, truly.
You should have taken a selfie. Say, I tried to help a dead guy today.
God, that,
Yeah.
can you imagine?
Yeah, you should have done that actually.
Taking a selfie.
I mean, people do that all the time with like, I voted, and
Yeah.
and you know,
I
got
mean,
a new car.
nurses do that. You remember when, like during COVID, TikTok nurses were just dancing in front of dead people, like
Yeah.
put a sad song over it.
Right.
Lost my third patient today.
damn, you sound like a shitty nurse.
I think most nurses are shitty. I think that's why they're nurses instead of doctors.
Yeah, you got to put them somewhere, you know?
Yeah, probably. I think the schooling is different and less expensive to be a nurse.
Did you ever meet a happy nurse?
No.
I've never met a happy person in my life.
I saw a nurse that had one of those nurse hat things where, like, they keep their bun, like, underneath.
Like the old like Miss Ratchet nurse.
Yeah,
hats.
it's like a triangle shaped. It's almost like one of those frisbees the Jews wear on their heads, but like this is like for a nurse. It goes over the bun on top of their head. You know what I mean? It's like a triangle.
Yes, I know
Yeah,
what you
I know what
mean.
you
I
mean.
know what you mean. You didn't have to do the whole Jew hat thing.
I had to describe it
You
to
didn't have
you.
to bring
No,
the Jews
you-
into it.
really
I'm not
didn't.
bringing them into anything. You know?
They do that on their own.
But God damn, I'm a little jealous.
Of the dead
Jews?
guy.
Yeah, I want to touch a dead guy.
All right.
Why? Why?
So I can talk to y'all about it. Tell you
Yeah.
about my experience.
Yeah, I wonder what my dead guy story would be.
I wonder what your dead guy.
I'm about to recount my. Yeah.
I wonder what my dead guy's like. You know.
What my dead guy's like? What my dead guy's like? What
Dear
my dead-
diary, my dead guy.
Yeah, I want to take a
Wow.
break.
Just jumping into breaks, huh?
Take a break.
Yeah, we're about 30 minutes in.
All right, we'll
Okay.
take a break. We'll be right back after this quick break.
We're back.
All right, that was a
Baby.
nice little
Back
break.
from a smoke break.
Thanks for waiting on us, crew.
Oh.
All right, so
Yeah, man. We still have to smoke outside, which I respect your rules here, JP. You know, but is it really that hospitable for the guests to have to smoke outside?
Well, you guys can smoke crack in here if you want.
Yeah, but I left my pack of crack in the car.
Mm.
I don't carry those on me. Pre-rolled crack cigarettes. Light it up.
Good old fashioned crack cigarette.
do you think it'd be better to have like decriminalized drugs so you can buy them in grocery stores? I mean, like convenience stores.
Yeah.
No, it's bad for you. I don't think you should be able to buy them.
Yeah, me either.
You
All
know?
right, next topic.
I don't like the thought of little kids going into the convenience stores getting a pack of meth rocks and fucking.
Well, I think they would.
Well, they'll card them.
Yeah.
Like that's ever worked. I remember when I was young, I used to go to corner store and buy beer all the time. I was only like 17 years old. Person never checked my ID. I go in there, steal the little Rollo candies, and get me like a tall boy OE.
I remember liking Rolos, but
Me too.
I haven't had a Rolo in a long time.
And you're not
Yeah.
missing out on much. Just caramel wrapped in chocolate. That's all that is.
I think it's wrapped in a plastic wrapper.
Well, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, once you get in that, it's chocolate. And then
Have you been eating the wrapper to Rolos? Like, these fucking things suck.
Yeah. Oh, every time I fucking brush my teeth, metal shavings come out.
So I've been thinking about doing this bit, and I don't know if it's funny or not. But it's like playing D&D as a Christian, you know, and the whole time you're trying to get everyone to renounce like playing D&D. Trying to like trying to lead the group to a church the whole time. Yeah.
That would be great.
You're armed with the Bible.
Yeah, that would be fun to experience like in real life. I've never played D&D, you know.
Me
But
either.
that'd be fun to play, I guess. I don't know. Is it nerdy? Have you ever played it, JP?
I've played D&D once, but it wasn't really a proper game. I was just at my buddy's house, and I guess there was a bunch of people there, and I guess they all play D&D occasionally, and they're like, "You want to try?"
Yes.
I'll just like make up a scenario, and we'll just like play
Yeah.
D&D, and I was like, "Okay."
sounds like some
And yeah,
party.
I mean, it's just you're just like doing characters basically. It's kind of fun. It's like improv.
yeah.
If you're playing with fun people, it's fun.
Right.
I guess it would suck if you're playing with most people who would play D&D, you know?
Yeah, just big, greasy, sweaty, fucking acne riddled.
Like, I feel like it would not be fun to play with somebody who's really into D&D.
Right, like they're a stickler for the rules.
Yeah.
My lord.
Wait, that wasn't.
They're
the
a
accent I
Southern
was going with.
Baptist for sure.
Who is that?
I don't know. I think
Master.
I think she's well. I was
It's
gonna say,
she?
I think I was gonna say she's black, but then you said master, and I'm like,
Never mind.
she's not black. I'm sorry. She's gray.
I watched a movie yesterday. It was one of those movies where, like, okay, you got to be quiet or else they'll get you, whatever they is.
You,
like,
those
like
movies
you,
are-
you have to be quiet while you're watching the movie.
no, like one of those movies that the whole premise is you
Oh.
have
Is
to be
it
quiet.
like-
Is it called Quiet Place?
No, it's not.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Yeah, there's a couple of us, but yeah, it was one
Was
of
it
those.
Bird Box?
Nope, it's not that one.
That's the one where you can't look at it.
Right, you
thought
have to
you
cover
can't-
your eyes on that one. You can't look at it or
yeah.
else.
You can fucking yell as much. I don't know if you can or
Like
not. I
this
forget.
this was called like the silencing or some shit, or maybe the silence, something along those lines. And like, you know,
Were there lambs in it?
no, there no, there was like these bat-looking creatures that eat you, and if you make any sound, they'll come to where you're at and kill you. Right?
I thought that was a good Quiet Place.
No, this is a different one. Yeah, exactly. They made
no,
like
the,
4 or 5.
The
of these
monsters in
things.
Quiet Place aren't birds. They're like
I feel like I saw the one with the
Aliens.
birds.
Yeah,
Is there like a scene where like
it's not
You're
really a
st-
bird.
You're still
It's-
thinking of Bird Box.
is there a scene where like the dad they're like driving in a car and the dad like throws a radio into the woods?
No, maybe I don't know.
I feel like that was one of those movies I saw.
It is one of those movies. There is kind of birds in the movie, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's this scene where like they're just now realizing, okay, we got to be quiet or else we're all gonna die. And it's like somebody just died, right? And the dad's like in sign language, signing to the rest of the family. He's
And
got
then they're like, huh?
We don't speak that.
the thing is, he's signing to his wife and like his 2 kids, and he's basically telling them, all right, from here on out, we got to be quiet and silent. Hence the name of the movie. And then he's signing. He's like, that means no phone calls and no texts. And at no point did either of the teenagers go, man, like just get all pissed off. Like that would be the first problem. And I just noticed that in that. And there is several of those movies where that's the premise is you be quiet or else they're going to come get you. And Frank's Basement or whatever.
Yeah, that's just like the extreme version of the Quiet Game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
And that's what whenever I have kids and we go on road trips and they're pissing me off and be like, okay, remember that movie we watched where whenever you die if you fucking talk?
Yeah.
We're playing that now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. And then they start screaming.
yeah, and I shoot them with a gun.
You're a man
And
of your
then
word.
Credits.
Yeah. Hey, strict parenting. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got to warn. You
So
can.
you do it.
You only warn them once. That's what I say. And then let them learn from the mistake they just made. You know, that's good.
Yep.
That's good. Well, what road trip would you go on with your fictitious kids anyway?
Disney World.
Right?
Would you? I was having this conversation a few days ago. If somebody offered you a ticket to Disney World, would you go to Disney World?
One
For
ticket?
free? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go.
You'd go.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I would. That's what I said. I would fucking go to Disney World.
I'm not one of those guys who are like, if you go to Disney World, you're gay and retarded, you know?
Yeah, it's like there's fun rides.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
I could definitely have fun at Disney World.
They have all the money in the world and they use it to make Black Mermaids, bad Star Wars, and the best amusement park rides.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
fucking go ride the rides.
yeah. for
I
real.
also heard they have the largest underground trash transportation system
Mm-hmm.
to where, like, you know, those bins they have around the park, they throw their trash in there and it goes down and gets collected in, like, this facility.
Yeah, I
underground.
heard that once you like, there was this kid who jumped in the trash can.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
And then he was
Dismembered.
transported to the tunnels.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Before he got dismembered, he
Yeah.
got transported to the tunnels, and it was like a Willy Wonka ride of
Yeah.
like it's the secret ride that they don't want you to know
Right.
because at the end you die.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what Futurama based their tubes off of, that kid traveling through the tunnels and shit. Mm-hmm. That's where they got the ideas.
I wonder if that's how they got the kids to that island.
Yeah. Oh, by tube?
Yeah.
They went tubing? They fucking tubed underwater to the island? It just popped up? Like how the Grinch pops up in A Grinch Stole Christmas out of that little fucking hole He just pops out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
that's-
like that.
That's where all the discarded children went to, is the island.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just start fucking piling up.
You're
I
like,
guess.
Bill Clinton?
What if the trash tunnels, the trash system in Disney World is like it's like an upside down version of Disney World, where
Yeah.
it's like the scariest place on earth.
Right. Yeah, it's like as above, so below, like Disney World style.
It's weird there's not like a horror theme park that I'm aware of.
Well, I know what you're
I
saying.
know there's like some scary rides.
but
like-
also like Universal does Halloween Horror Nights every year, which is basically they turn it into what we're talking about, like a scary version of a theme park.
I feel like every ride I go on is a fucking horror ride. I'm always like, oh shit, this is gonna fall off the rails. I'm gonna die. Like every time, I can't enjoy a ride.
I'm always in the back of my head, I'm always like, if I died on this, that'd be the stupidest fucking way to die ever. Like,
Yeah,
really? He died on a roller coaster? And it's one of those deaths where, like, nobody even cares. You know, like, we get ate by a shark, and then everybody's like, it never happens.
right. Yeah,
Like, it's even worse if you die on a roller coaster. They're like, that's not even a
It's
thing.
even worse if you get a shark attack on a roller coaster.
That'd actually be kind of sick.
you know how the
Remember that kid who kicked another kid's head off? of
Oh
the roller
yeah, the
coaster?
girl who broke her fucking leg
Yeah.
on a kid's head.
poor girl. Like there was, you know how they take the picture, the snapshot, like when you're on the roller coaster.
Yeah,
What if you-
always whenever the big drop happens.
yeah. What if you see the picture? And JP's just dead body slumped over.
Shark on his head. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't even even the Ferris wheel. I'm still that nervous. Like this motherfucker might break off and roll down the street.
That would be an even dumber one because a Ferris wheel is such a like child's ride. It's like it doesn't even do anything exciting. You're just like, I'm high up.
What are you talking about? It goes high up. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it would be scary if one of the carriages fell.
Yeah, in front of you, and you witnessed it.
Or no, I'm talking about the one you're in.
Oh.
If I mean, it would be scary if someone else next to you, theirs fell off, but
Yeah.
because you're thinking like, oh, what if mine falls off?
Right, because that's the first thought. I'm not concerned about like a JP would be like, oh god, I better rush down there and save that dead body.
Yeah, it would be crazy to see a runaway Ferris wheel just rolling down.
Yeah, that happens a lot in movies.
It does. It
I've
sure
never seen
does.
it happen.
Very
in real
rarely
life.
ever happens in real life.
Yeah.
I feel like that's got to happen in like shitty fairs.
Like third world country fairs.
Yeah, that had to have happened at least a few times.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Is there a recorded incident of a fucking Ferris wheel being dislodged and then rolling down fucking Pirates of the Caribbean style? Fucking like down to the shore? And plus, how do you stop the thing from fucking rolling? Like, do you get another
Flipping it?
Ferris
You
wheel?
gotta get King Kong to help you out or something.
That's the only way you can do it. You gotta have a Godzilla or a King Kong.
King Kong, wake up! We need you. We know we kept you prisoner all these years.
But this is your calling.
There's a hot girl on that runaway Ferris wheel.
Yeah, he's like, what?
Is she blonde? Right? You know, because he
Yeah.
likes blonde.
What was he gonna do with her?
He's gonna
What do
fuck
you
her.
mean, fuck her, dude?
He's
that
been-
was that
She
was
would explode.
it was racist propaganda. It's like they're getting high, they're fucking our women.
They got him chained up.
They're climbing the Empire
climbing
State Building.
Get him
Yeah.
down. Get it off. Oh
Which
man.
is why they had to employ a fucking Chinese lizard to help save the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chinese, Japanese, dirty.
Remember
knees, dirty knees.
the one with Jack Black, the King Kong with Jack Black?
Oh, the one where he keeps doing that
The one where he's
dumbfounded
King
look.
Kong.
Yeah.
Sorry. What'd you say?
No, the one where his face, he's always just like staring out all
Yeah, he's always-
dramatically
he's
at
always
every.
scared.
I fucking hate Jack Black.
And there's
He's a
those
douche.
there's those worms that eat you.
Yeah, that was actually kind of a crazy.
Yeah,
scene.
those worms were kind of scary.
What
Yeah.
in the King Kong movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't remember
like
that.
because he had one worm on this arm, one worm on this arm, and then one worm fucking grabbed his head.
Yeah.
he had,
Have y'all seen Trimmers?
Yeah,
Trimmers
the,
is awesome.
The
I
OG
haven't
was the
seen
good.
Trimmers.
The
Kev-
first Trimmers,
the
was
Kevin
badass.
Bacon one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one, dude.
It was really good.
And then it got up to like Trimmers 13, the Hotel of Justice or whatever.
And then there was Eight-Legged Freaks, which I think came out.
I like that movie.
Yeah, I was young when I
It's
saw it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it, then I learned it's about spiders. I'm like, nah, I'm not.
You don't
watching
like
that shit.
spiders?
What you think it was about?
I don't know, people with 8 legs. That's what I thought it was going to be.
I guess they would be freaks.
It would be. Yeah. When I see a spider with 8 legs, I'm like, well, that's a normal spider. I don't call
The
it a
movie should
freak.
have been called Big Spiders.
Yeah, 8-legged freaks doesn't really like. Oh, what a fucking spider? Who cares? No, dude, these are huge as fuck, dude. They're like, if a spider was like the size of a fucking big spider, you know?
They should have called Terminator fucking Killer Robot.
Yeah.
You know, I would have watched that. Or Titanic, they should have called it Big Ship That
Yeah,
Sunk.
why would they call it a Terminator? Like, you know you're creating something bad. Like, stop.
God.
First off, don't create the Terminator because it's called the Terminator.
Well, we do.
Create like the robot baby fucking
didn't-
maid or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Didn't the robots invent the Terminator?
I don't know.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't think humans made the Terminator. Like, oh yeah, this is a good idea.
well, it was the human DNA got caught in with the Cyberdyne systems, and it made Arnold
The
Schwarzenegger.
Cyberdyne?
Mm-hmm.
Cybernet?
Cybernet systems. Yeah, Skynet.
Skynet.
Yeah.
Damn it, we all got it wrong.
Yep.
What's the robots in the Matrix called?
Those are called.
Fuck.
Yeah, those are.
That's not Skynet.
I think they're just called robots.
Skynet is-
Machines. They just called the machine world.
There's the machines.
Yeah, the
I
machines.
feel like, yeah, maybe it's the machines.
Yeah.
I remember the name of their ship, though, the Nebuchadnezzar.
Ooh.
I always thought that was cool.
Why do you like that name?
That's
The
funny. I
Nebuchadnezzar.
just thought of that name today while I was at the store.
Yeah.
I was just looking at potatoes and I was like, Nebuchadnezzar. I don't know why. I was just like, oh, that's a guy.
What the fuck goes on when you're grocery
It
shopping?
might be like a biblical name.
It is.
Yeah.
I think he was. I think he was like a dumb king. He's either a dumb king or like a evil king. Maybe he was a good king. He was a king.
Yeah. He was a monarch of some sort.
I don't know why they would name their ship after a dumb king.
Yeah, man. So, also, have y'all seen Smile 2 yet?
No, I love the first one.
Dude, I'm such a pussy.
I want to see that monkey movie.
I want to see Monkey too.
Yeah.
Or The Monkey.
Yeah, the monkey. It
Yeah.
looks fun. Is
Guess
that
what,
out yet?
guess what it's about? It's about King Kong, but he's little.
Oh, that's adorable.
Tiny King Kong.
Does he still try to pick up the blonde woman?
Prince Kong.
yeah.
But she's too heavy for
Yeah,
him?
no, it's a Barbie. They give him a Barbie. It's the what do you call it? The prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see the monkey. I have no idea what it's about.
It's probably about.
I think it's about a cursed monkey.
Shut the fuck up, Patrick.
Okay, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it by telling you what the title of the movie is. Okay. Hitting them a little hard today, aren't we, Zach?
We drinking.
Jeez.
I also
buddy.
want to see that one about. It's called The Last Breath, or like Final Breath, or it's about this like deep sea welder who gets trapped underwater.
Oh,
it's a
man.
true story, but they made it into like a thriller movie. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, a thriller.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if the situation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that situation would have been thrilling if I was trapped underwater.
I don't think you'd describe it as thrilling.
Yeah, this is a thrill.
This is a real.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to rescue you, John. Ooh, exciting!
I found a Instagram page that makes me laugh harder than it should probably, and it's just a guy who builds like insane, like very deadly roller coasters and like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and but it has like the first person view of riding the roller coaster, and then it like zooms out and you see what the roller coaster is doing, and it has like the G forces, and it's going like 300 G's, but it always starts off. It's like this gay guy voice. It's like, "Would you let your child hang out on this chill roller coaster?" And then it just like instantly decapitates everyone and sends them into space.
You can do that on Roller Coaster Tycoon? Have them decapitated?
In
There's
theory,
mods probably.
Yeah.
Dude, there's like a kill count after the ride's done.
100% successful. Fucking those always get me. The little video game playing commentary type videos.
Oh, yeah.
They'll get me, dude. I'll
Yeah.
watch them. I can't help it, man.
It's because it's like tapping into some fucking like basic
Yeah.
this basic shit in your head that it's like, oh, it's just satisfying to watch someone play GTA,
Yeah.
GTA like race course while Joe Rogan talks about anything.
It taps into that same thing, the same urge you get just to want to play a video game.
Have you seen
Huh.
Have you seen the video where it flips it and you watch Joe Rogan in silence and it's just like the noise of a video game?
That's funny. Do you guys get the video game ad where it's like there's like a small group of guys and they're like on like a street and they're running forwards and they have to, it's like ×2 + 10.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I want to play that game, but it's not a real game.
It's not.
It's not a real game anywhere. I looked for it. I was like, has anyone made this game? And
It's not real.
Nope.
And also, they do this thing like they make the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, to intentionally make you go, well, I would make the right decision.
Yeah, I know how to do that.
The puzzle game.
I
where-
know what ×2 is. I wouldn't go -50.
the puzzle game where you have to like put the person out who's on fire.
Yeah.
And get the water down.
It's always
there.
like the king who's trapped.
Yeah, but the example is like they take the thing and the king falls in the fire and they lose.
Yeah.
You're like, can you do better? Like
Yeah.
that's the sell.
You won't last 5 minutes playing this game.
Yeah, oh.
Right. It's like, why are you trying to turn me on? I watch those kind of porn videos.
Oh,
the
that-
FAP challenge or the FAP challenge or whatever it is. Don't come challenge.
Oh, that was the episode I was listening to. I was talking about jerking off to my own voice, and then I do like a jerk off instruction video, like in the podcast
Yeah.
as a black man. I'm like, stroke your dick.
I don't like the videos that you'll occasionally see on Facebook. And hear me out. It's disguised as just a nonchalant video, like just a random video, but they always like it's always this chick, and there's always a part where like you get to see her ass in a thong or her breasts are basically exposed.
That's a thumbnail.
But no, it's just in the video. Like she's like cooking something, and then one scene where she turns around to walk to the refrigerator. There's ass. And
Yeah.
but it's all it's under the guise of this is just a video. But then it has like
really
150,000
really it's a
views
boob video.
because of the little like of the ass exposure.
Yeah.
The only reason why it got so many views.
Have you seen? I've been getting like some weird AI ones where it's like make anybody kiss. Have you seen that one?
Oh.
It's like two random pictures and they just start making out.
Yeah.
Or it's like undress anyone. I'm like it's on Facebook and there's literally like it's full frontal nudity.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, Facebook?
Dude, Zuckerberg's been letting shit go crazy on Facebook lately, bro. You can get on there, you can Kanye that shit, and they'd be fucking fine with it.
I don't watch Facebook videos.
Oh, I don't blame you.
I'm too evolved. I only spend 2 hours each morning watching Instagram reels.
Oh yeah, you're moving up.
I watch Facebook videos of like somebody doing like a pretty basic construction project,
And there's a
and
titty
all
show
the
up.
comments are just like, "What a fucking idiot! I would never do it that way." And then some of those guys like, "I've been doing it that way for 50 years." They're like, "You've been doing it wrong for 50 years. Tell that to my business." Like,
What is he gonna call his business?
So I don't know if this is true, but I heard that all that shit, or more than half of that shit, is just bots arguing with each other,
that makes sense.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
Probably.
like to keep you engaged in the thread.
Well, somebody just they'll get on something and it's like somebody will make a post and it says I love America, and then like the first comment you see is like America sucks, and then like they got like fucking 75,000 replies on that one fucking comment.
Yeah.
Just that hate farming. And it works, dude.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
buy
Because
into
like
that shit.
because there must be some monetization there if any kind of
Oh, it is. Yeah.
if anything happens on the thread, any kind of engagement.
Any engagement will get you. So you could just be. I can't do that. I can't troll personally. I can't fucking go out and just troll people. And I have
Yeah.
like a bad. I'd feel bad.
Yeah, I've never been an internet troll. I've known people who are, and I'm like, it just seems like a very bad way to live your life.
Yeah, there's some kind of psychopathy to it, or a sociopathy to it.
Right. There's some kind of made up word to it.
It is
Every word's
weird
made up. Stay woke.
to be like, I'm just gonna make people online angry.
Yeah, and then like, how do you say like the worst shit possible, but then fucking you just go sleep at night?
I tell you about that. It was on Facebook. Some lady was making fun of a friend of mine. I think it was like a comedian or somebody. Anyway, it was like another comedian from like out of town was like talking shit about a local comedian, and I was like, "Why are you such a cunt?" I just commented that at her, and then like my Facebook I got like banned for like a week. And I was like, "What the fuck for calling this lady a cunt?" And I complained to Facebook.
You called Facebook a cunt?
No, I complained to Facebook, and I was like, I sent in like my thing. I was like, "This is what happened. Like, I want this reviewed," and they put my account active again, and they put my comment back. Like, somebody went and looked at it and was like, "You're right. She is a cunt."
Damn, dude. Zuckerberg was like, well, where was he wrong?
I like that Zuck got Dana White on his board at Meta.
What are you doing, Patrick? This is not, dude. This is not. I don't like
This
comfortable
is
Patrick.
lounge man time.
I don't like comfortable Patrick era.
Dude, this is nice. I don't even know what I've been missing out on. I actually have arm fucking rests on this.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, you guys
I
don't.
don't like that Patrick has the best share.
Yeah.
Sorry, Patrick. What were you saying before I got mad at you?
No, you were reaching over there. What's going on? Oh, you're going to use that chair as an ottoman. Well, JP, well, you can't do that. That's where the equipment lies.
do it.
But what if you accidentally fucking...
I won't.
Yeah, man. So Zuck got Dana White. You know him from UFC. He got him on his board.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, he
Did you
got
listen
him
to that on the Joe Rogan episode?
No, actually,
What board?
a bunch of people
the
sitting around
Facebook-
twiddling their thumbs.
The Facebook
It's called,
forum.
it's called a
board.
wall. It's called your Facebook wall.
No, he fucking So Zuck got old Dana in there.
So Zuck is Dana's part of Zuck's top 8.
Yeah, he's up there, man. So I guess he's.
Does MySpace still exist?
I don't know.
Like, do people use MySpace?
Why don't they call it? If I was a president, I'd be like, here. I'm Donald Trump now. No, I mean like, okay, no.
But we know you're not really. But go ahead.
It's okay, you can pretend.
This is me as a president. My friend's gonna be in my cabinet, and we're also not calling it my cabinet anymore. We're calling it my top 8.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be all right with that. There's nothing in the Constitution that says that you got to call it the cabinet.
I'd shoot those motherfuckers who made the Constitution in the head if they came back and said something to me.
Yeah, would you?
Dude.
My Constitution now, motherfucker.
Yeah, say hello to the Second Amendment,
Dude,
bitch.
I don't even know why we have to follow the Constitution. It's like, those guys are all dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck's gonna tell on me? Who you telling to?
Yeah.
It's like when your parents die. It's like you don't have to follow the rules anymore. You can do whatever you want to.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
can
You
stay
don't have
up
to
late.
make your bed.
Right. You can eat all the candy you want.
Yeah, you can eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
You can watch PG-13 movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rated R. Well, I could only watch rated R movies.
You can listen to porn with the speakers up.
listen to porn. You're just,
Instead of music.
you just go to sleep listening to porn. You just wake up fucking just
With jizz all over you. You can jizz wherever you want to.
Yeah, you can jizz anywhere.
Yeah, you don't have to wash your clothes anymore. You don't do dishes no more.
No, you can jizz on the dishes.
Yeah, this is my America.
There it is.
Constitution's stupid.
Yeah.
Anyone who follows the Constitution is literally like a sub.
Are you hate farming right now?
Am I trolling?
We're gonna get so many mean comments.
Honestly, dude, if I was president, I'd be like, yeah, no Mexicans allowed, but also like no rules.
Yeah,
either.
right.
Yeah, and also I'm selling off all the land in the United States to other countries.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I'm trying to get rich.
Right,
Yeah.
make big bucks, bitch.
And I'm riding on this platform too. I'm not gonna lie to you about this. So I'm hoping that you'll vote for me to get rich.
Yeah, fucking. the next, he just shows up to the office wearing a chain and fucking gold
Dude, I'll
rimmed
show up
glasses.
to the Oval Office late with coffee stains.
Blinged out.
No, and my pants falling down, but not like in a cool back, like sagging my pants way,
But, like, in a
I
poor
forgot
way.
a belt way.
Right. Yeah, you're actually holding your pants up in embarrassment. I've done that. I've left the house like wearing pants that didn't have a belt, and they're just falling off of me.
And then your pants fall, and you're wearing those old timey like those what are they called? Like
Bloomers.
Yeah, it's basically
Pantaloons?
it's like the opposite of
where they're like puffy, but they're tight around.
they're
your...
not puffy. No. I mean, like they're like stockings, but you like latch them to your underwear or your.
Yeah, pantaloons.
I'm not sure. What they're
Yeah.
called. But that.
Okay. Yeah, no. I was wearing normal underwear, whitey tighties.
Okay, sorry.
And fucking, but I had to like sag but not in a cool way. But I had to make a decision. Do I hold my pants up, like, making it obvious that I'm embarrassed that my pants are sagging, or do I kind of walk with like a swag to make it look like I'm just doing this on purpose?
Right. Do you own it or do you like try to hide it?
Yeah, or do I just let them go and walk with them with my pants around my ankles?
There used to be like this trend in high school where people would use shoelaces as belts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I thought it was a skateboarder thing.
Another thing, skateboarding related and shoelace related.
Oh, look at this,
Yeah.
hanging yourself.
Double hanging myself on the skateboard. Fucking, they would do the bar.
Oh, that'd be a cool way to hang yourself. Is like drop in.
on a half pipe.
That's good.
Fucking, but they had the shoelaces barred whenever they laced their shoes up. It was in a bar pattern.
Oh yeah, the different ways that you could like lace your shoes.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
all just straight over.
Yeah, I hated that shit.
You didn't like it?
No, dude, that was gay as hell.
Why? You wore sandals?
No, I didn't wear sandals. Dude, I skated.
Yeah.
I still skated.
You still skated?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just a regular skater, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're a
Like
fucking
me
skate.
skating.
You just don't. It's just you don't play by society's rules.
No.
Huh.
Well,
Yeah, you're just doing what
that's
ollies.
why I can't wait for my parents to die so I can do whatever I want to.
Yeah, you still have to be in bed by
Yeah, I gotta sneak
8:30.
out. I gotta
Out of
sneak-
your window?
Yeah. Dude, this one time I snuck out. Me and my friend, he slept over, and we wanted to go to like another friend's house, so we snuck out. And my dad gets up like super early in the morning, like he always has, to go to work. And we were making ourselves laugh, like almost getting caught before we even stuck out, because we were laughing so hard at like making it look like we were sleeping, in my room, like shoving shit under the blankets. And then for my head, I put my skateboard helmet on the pillow. And we were looking at like, it looks so silly. Like, why would he sleep with a helmet on?
You know how retarded you gotta be to have to wear a helmet to bed?
Yeah, and then my friend's head was a football.
What was he, Hey Arnold? This is ridiculous.
And then ultimately we did get caught by the cops pulled us over as we were walking down the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, just two kids walking at night.
I guess you don't notice whenever you're a kid how much of a kid that you look like.
Yeah.
So like if you're out at 3 a.m. and the cops see you, they're gonna fucking ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking driving back to my old neighborhood, I would see like these rapscallion kids while walking down the street looking like they're up to no good. And I'm just like, these motherfucking kids, they need to get buckled down and, get a life. And then I'm realizing like I was those kids walking down the street looking like I'm about to break into something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really.
I used to walk, like, to the woods with my friends, and we would like go to the woods and we'd like play airsoft and shit. But like to get to the woods was like probably a nice like 15-minute walk from my house, just through the neighborhood. And I remember a cop stopping us because we had like nice airsoft guns, like they look super real.
Oh.
And I had a machete because we were going to the woods.
Right.
Yeah, you look like you were about to fucking Columbine some
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. The cops like stopped us and they're like, "Yo, like hands up!" And we were like,
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty relaxed beach town. Yo, hands up, bro. What you kiddos doing?
"Yeah, no." They were like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "Oh, these are toys.
Yeah.
We're just going to hang out in the woods."
And
And
then
the
they're
cop was chill. He's like, "I used to go play BB guns in the woods too, but like, you look terrifying. You have to know that like you look." Like this looks bad. Like you have an AK-47.
Yeah, you have a fake bomb vest on. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You had your hands up, and then they realized they were toys. They're like, all right, you can hang loose,
They did just let us go. They were just like, you guys should be a little more discreet.
Yeah, put those in backpacks. And yeah, just look more. This is how fucking Columbine happened. It's like,
yeah,
it's like the
where's your trench coats?
it's like the cops like they try to stop you, and then you actually commit the horrific act of shooting up a place.
Fucking me and my friends used to walk. It was about a 5-minute walk down to the end of a street. You cut through these woods into a trail to a train track in Milton. You know, behind up Galt City Road, that area. There was a train track at the end of this road, and then you cross over the train track. You go into a clay pit. A big ass clay pit.
I think I knew the clay pit you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was like a quarry, but it was a clay pit.
Yes. Yeah. And I remember we got stopped one time because we were shooting a train with a BB gun. Just because, what else is there to
Like
do?
a real train?
Yeah, real train, real BB gun.
Was it moving?
Yeah, it was moving. We were putting rocks on the rails, not realizing that could potentially derail it and cause a catastrophic fucking
Could it
explosion.
derail it? I always thought it would just like shatter the rock and send pieces of rock flying into you.
Did that could happen?
It's not. It's not safe to cover up a railroad track with anything.
Yeah.
It's not.
Not even banana peels?
Ooh, especially not those. Yeah, the train slips.
Would you do crush pennies? Would you crush pennies?
Yeah.
Fuck, that was the best, dude.
Yeah, it was. It was nice. It was.
I never did that.
No,
I never-
there's something
never put
satisfying
stuff on railroad
about
tracks.
flattening a piece of copper /
It
aluminum.
really is nice.
And then you could tell which ones were real. And like if you got an older penny, that it would had a nicer shine to it once it got flattened.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you get one of those 2008s.
Do you remember the crush penny machine that would be in some of like those kids play places? Like
The one that like puts a design on your penny?
no, well maybe I don't know. I can't remember. But
I had
like,
one that always stamped Abraham Lincoln. Go ahead.
But yeah, it's just it's the same idea of like putting a penny on a train track, but instead you have a hand crank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
most
you have to
museums
pay,
have those
you have to
still.
pay $1 to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
$1 to stamp a penny. Yeah, well, any kind of like, can you design your own stamp?
Are they still?
Yeah, it's still a
that's
thing.
crazy because like it's illegal to destroy legal timber.
Yeah, but nobody cares about pennies.
Yeah, we actually discontinued pennies recently. They're no longer producing pennies.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally. About time.
Damn, in 1,000 years it's gonna be worth something.
Yeah. These pennies are going to increase in value. I mean, I got like, at the house right now, I think I got probably about 36 pennies.
Damn, dude.
I got them in a little jar, and I ain't doing nothing with them. I'm going to see what happens to them. Might increase in value.
When you guys were kids, did you ever just like have like coins? Like you just collected coins
Yeah.
or whatever, and you would just like stack them?
Mm-hmm.
Like, aha! Look at my riches.
Yeah.
It's just like $5.
Right.
And then you got old enough to be like, ooh, I can buy cigarettes with these.
Ooh.
No. You get old enough and you're like, start playing with quarters and shit again because you're broke.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys ever used to play the quarter game where you'd have to spin it, and if you knocked it over, you would launch it into your friend's finger,
Oh, yeah,
into his
knuckles,
hand?
like,
Yeah, bloody
his knuckles.
knuckles.
Yeah, we were obsessed with like making each other bleed for sport.
Yeah.
We
were.
Yeah, blood sport.
Yeah. Oh, that's where that came from.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we would play thumps. Remember thumps?
Was that just where you would punch each other?
No,
Was
You
that
thump
thumps?
each other.
that's brutish. Jesus.
I don't remember what thumps is.
Simple.
We used to play a game where we just kick each other in the shins.
What?
God, that game sucks. I hate that game.
That's so no.
Me and my buddy would play it. Then one day I came to school and I was wearing steel-toed boots. I didn't tell him.
You didn't tell them.
No.
That seems like cheating on the way.
I mean, he was. He was mad.
Yeah.
I was like, I won.
I don't think that's cheating. It's like in the rules
It's
of
an
kicking,
upgrade.
in the rules of upgrade. Yeah. I spent my fucking coins on steel-toed boots.
Yeah. So the rules of shin kick.
In the
were-
rules of shin kicking, I think that's like pretty fair because it's already a stupid fucking game that you're gonna have to learn one day to not play it anymore.
Yeah.
And it's the day that your friend brings steel-toed boots. That's when you learn.
I would have showed up with like a nail sticking out of the front of my shoe or something.
Yeah, right.
I always wanted
Yeah.
one of those shoes with
Yeah.
where you like click it and a knife comes out.
Yeah, instead of like a fucking used needle pops out. Fucking give the guy hepatitis. Fucking, we'll see in 4 years.
What movie's that from? It's
The knife shoe? I think
yeah.
it's James Bond.
Yeah, James
Probably.
Bond, Austin Powers.
no. It's the
It was a
one
real
I'm
thing.
thinking of. I know it's a real thing, but I'm saying like there's this movie where, I think it's fucking The Batman movie, Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, the Joker has a knife shoe. Yep.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger, before he killed himself, had a fucking knife shoe in that movie.
He did.
Yeah.
Killed himself with a knife shoe.
I don't remember.
He
I
kicked
don't
himself
remember the
in the,
knife
in the
shoe
throat.
part.
Huh?
I don't remember the knife shoe part.
Yeah, it
I
was.
think it's in that banquet whenever they were having that fancy dinner.
Batman's got a hold of him. I got you. And then fucking Joker fucking, I can't do his voice as good as Dark Knight. But,
How's it do against dogs? Should work well against cats.
I watched a video where somebody was like, kind of breaking down the bank heist scene from The Dark Knight. And I remember like the first time I saw it, I was like, "This is such a clever plan."
This is the coolest thing ever.
And like after rewatching it with some like actually think, I was like, "This is the dumbest plan of all time."
Yeah?
It's so stupid.
Why do you
Yeah.
say that, JP?
It requires everything to go perfectly. All these guys have to also kill their like co-conspirators
yeah.
while not thinking maybe somebody's gonna do this to me.
Right. Every idiotic goon in the fucking city.
And then the last guy has to be killed at the right second by a bus coming through the wall.
yeah, and then driving the bus out of there.
And who is not noticing the bus through
Exactly.
the bank? And they're like, well, it's a line of buses. What's about the bus driver behind him?
Yeah. He's like,
That's
yeah.
why that scene super fucking cool. It looks great on camera, but that's why I like the Dark Knight Rises, the opening scene better. Like whenever they switch that guy's body.
Is that the one with the plane?
Yeah, the airplane, right.
I don't really remember what happens. I just remember that it was cool.
So basically what happens is they capture 3 henchmen and they're trying to find Bane, it's like this is the U.S. government or whoever the fuck, CIA. They have 3 henchmen and the guy's like threatening to throw him out of the plane. So he shoots in the air, not killing anybody. He's like, we're gonna throw one of your henchmen out if you don't fucking tell us where Bane is. And then Bane's like, why would you shoot him before throwing him out? And they're like, oh shit, this is Bane. Bane's whole plan was to get on that plane. And then there's another plane that comes up behind the fucking CIA plane and attaches these fucking ropes to it and then drags the plane, so it's just like dragging in the air and it breaks off its wings and they explode like the tail end of the plane off and they repel those guys out of the plane.
That's pretty cool.
But the whole plan was to like capture this fucking doctor or something like that. And to make it look like the doctor and the henchman and Bane are essentially maybe die in the CIA plane crash. So they transfer blood from the doctor into like a soldier who's already dead to make it look like,
Yeah, I don't know. I like the bank in the school bus.
I like the bank.
God damn it.
And also,
y'all let me do all that just to be like
I don't know. Isn't that good? You know what movie I didn't like? Casino Royale. I thought that movie
Casino
sucked.
Royale's the best one.
What?
Well, Skyfall's good, but
Casino Royale is boring
is it still
as hell.
Batman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Batman. The name's Batman.
What was that? Casino Royale. Is that
I'm
the one
James
with?
Bond.
Oh, fucking!
I'm a British Batman.
Is the one with Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro, right?
Yep.
Sure.
Casino Royale.
That's Casino, I think.
That's just Casino.
Oh, okay. All right.
Casino Royale's James Bond.
Oh, okay.
It was the first Daniel Craig James
That's
Bond.
Quantum of Goodfellas.
Quantum.
So you don't like Casino Royale? That's the one where he gets his nuts tortured, right?
Yeah, I thought that was lame as hell. James Bond should not be getting his nuts tortured.
I love that part, dude.
James Bond is like a superhero. He's not supposed to get caught and
He's
be
not
all
a superhero.
mortal. He is.
Well, Batman's a superhero.
I
So.
mean, he's not a superhero, but James Bond is a superhero.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're like, oh, he doesn't have gadgets or anything cool this time. He's just a fucking guy.
Okay.
Where's his laser watch?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Skyfall was pretty good.
I've never watched
definitely.
any of the fucking
Daniel Craig.
James Bond movies.
Not a single one.
Any of them.
I've only seen the Daniel Craig ones.
Pierce Brosnan's my favorite James Bond.
What about? I thought it wasn't Sean Connery a fucking.
Yeah, he was the first one.
He was the Hunt for Red October.
He was the first James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
My
Nice.
name's James. I mean, my name's James Bond. Bond.
Doesn't he
Great.
knock out a? Doesn't he like punch a bitch
Shut
in the
up,
head?
bitch.
in
He
that
does.
movie?
He does punch women a lot.
Can we put a scene in there where I punch a girl? But he's James Bond. He doesn't really need to punch a girl. Nope, I want to hit a bitch.
I don't remember if it was
It
Sean.
wasn't
if
even
it
in the
was,
script. He just wanted to punch a
Yeah,
chick.
improv. She wasn't even an actor. She was like a makeup artist.
I don't remember if this was a Sean Connery James Bond, but it was one of the early ones. There's a scene where he's like, he's dancing in this like fancy club.
Yeah.
And
I was
and,
dancing
like
in the fancy club.
an assassin goes to shoot James Bond, but he sees him, so he moves the girl in front of the bullet, and she dies.
Come here, bitch.
And then he just kind of dances her over to a table and puts her down. He's like, "Do you mind if she sits? She's just dead."
Do you mind if she's had too much to drink? And there's blood pouring out of her ears.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. Oh.
Well, it's been a good episode, yo.
Well, you call it? You throwing in the toe?
I was done after I told that long ass fucking.
Plane story.
I gotta get better at telling stories.
Yeah, man. You lost me. I've never seen that movie. The one with the
Bane.
Bane in it.
Bane, I'm Bane. I'm Bane. James Bane.
I've never seen Dark Knight Elevates, but I fucking I have seen like the Dark Knight, the first one, the one.
I also
with
thought Batman Begins was kind of lame.
was that the first one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
I didn't think it was that good.
Batman Begins was the best one.
No, The Dark Knight's the best one.
No, Batman Begins is the best one because he's like, I'm Scarecrow.
I'm scary.
I
I
like
got
it.
scary gas.
Yeah, there's fucking no birds allowed.
Well, I think that's the best Joker, though, is the Dark Knight.
I think the best Joker,
Mark Hamill.
the best Joker was the one the playing cards.
My favorite Batman's Adam West.
Fuck yeah, dude. Adam
Oh,
West
yeah.
was a beast, bro.
Yeah, he was. I'm Batman.
And then dude, it was that they had that sexy Catwoman.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know what it, like girls in like 1960s TV were so hot.
yeah,
they
they
were.
had triangle tits.
What about Mary Ann from fucking from Gilligan's Island?
Oh, dude, all the girls from Gilligan's Island can get it.
They can Gilligan get it.
Fucking another thing
Dude,
about.
Ellie Mae Clampett from the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh yeah, the blonde chick.
Yeah, the blonde chick. Who
What
talks
about
to
Dukes of
animals.
Hazard's the blonde chick?
Oh yeah,
Do any of them fucking yeah?
all the blonde chicks.
Fucking what? I was you ever seen any of the female superhero movies? Ever?
I saw Wonder
I saw
Woman.
Catwoman actually when it came out with Halle Berry.
If
or
I
whatever.
was a super villain and they're like, "Oh, dude, a superhero's coming to get you," and I'd be like, "Oh, fuck," and they're like, "Yeah, dude, it's super," and I'm like, "No," and they're like, "Woman," I'm like, "I might have a chance." You know what I mean? It's a woman.
Ooh, I can get that super pussy.
Like I wouldn't be as scared if it was like a real superhero.
Right,
Like,
it's like having a lady cop pull you over.
do you think Elastigirl would have a really tight pussy or like a stretchy?
I think it
like-
depends.
She could
Guess
make
it's
it
up to
tight.
her.
She'd be
Yeah.
like,
Right, or she could just be like a big
it's
like
like,
a
ooh,
crater.
you stretch me out. It's like, oh my god. No. Terrific.
That is great. Oh man.
Can we end it there?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Sick. See, I got one in.
Hey, thanks
Sorry
for
for-
listening to Wise Man Time. Leave a comment if you're a sexy bitch.
And subscribe.
Subscribe.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye bye.